Hey everybody, this is Dan once again coming at you. Man, I got a lot of stuff going on today in my mind. I'm watching the news, finally get a chance to watch some of that garbage. And it's interesting, man. A lot of you people may know, a lot of people don't know. But one of President Barack Obama's idols, for some ungodly reason, is Ronald Reagan. Now, I can understand why he would pattern himself after the 40th president, who, by many accounts, believed in less governmental control, at least. And he campaigned on being a constitutionalist, meaning let the states do what they want to do. So today, during Barack Obama's press conference in reference to his 23 executive orders concerning gun rights and gun control, once again he invoked good old Ronald Reagan by stating, and I quote, Ronald Reagan believed in gun rights. Well, not gun rights, but gun control. And he did. After someone tried to kill him. But initially, he couldn't have believed in gun control because he didn't believe in governmental agencies superseding local state government. He never believed in that. Now, many of you know about the movie Mississippi Burning. And basically, that movie was about the three civil rights workers who were killed in 1964. May they rest in peace, James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Swermer. They were killed in Philadelphia, Mississippi, which is in Neshoba County, Mississippi. So it's the county of Neshoba, but the city of Philadelphia. They were killed by the Mississippi Ku Klux Klan, members of the Neshoba County Sheriff's Department, and also members of the Philadelphia, Mississippi Police Department. Now, why do I bring up Ronald Reagan, Philadelphia, Mississippi, and Neshoba County? Because that was where, when Ronald Reagan ran again in 1980 for his successful bid for the presidency, that was where he gave his first campaign speech after he got the Republican nod or nomination to run for president. He gave it at the Neshoba County Fairground. Now, what's so significant about him giving it at Neshoba County Fairground is the context of his message and what he was trying to pander to. He was pandering to white anger and white hate toward black people and people that help black people, because the 1964 Philadelphia, Mississippi killings spurned the 1964 Civil Rights Act, because never had such a heinous crime been committed, not only against a black man who was James Chaney, but against two Jewish white men, Andrew Goodman and Michael Swerner. That preceded the 1964 Civil Rights Act. So what Ronald Reagan did when he began his campaign speeches on the stump at the behest of one of his advisors was he pandered to the white hate of that region for black people. And basically, this is what he said, and it's always known as the I believe in states' rights speech. So while Barack Obama did reference Ronald Reagan, he didn't put him in the right perspective, because this is exactly what Ronald Reagan said. Ronald Reagan said, I believe in states' rights. I believe we have distorted the balance of our government today by giving powers that were never intended to be given in the Constitution to that federal establishment. So basically, Ronald Reagan, who at the time of his election had George H.W. Bush George H. Bush Sr. as his vice president, whose son we know George W. Bush would later become president. He basically was speaking to his vice president's son, George W. Bush, and Barack Obama, because they have far superseded the powers of the federal government. So that's why I say we are so pick and choose whenever it's convenient for the media to get a soundbite. So now the media is all ablaze about President Barack Obama referencing Ronald Reagan. But let's get one thing straight, and that's the reason why I say that was a red flag for me with Barack Obama, because he's so enamored with Ronald Reagan. He's always referencing Ronald Reagan. Well, Ronald Reagan, to the core, was a racist, and he was. Look at his policies. Look at Reaganomics. Look at what it did. Look at his record. The first thing he did in 1981 when he got in office was he tried to pass a controversial piece of legislation that would have given schools that openly practiced discrimination, albeit they were private schools. He tried to give private schools that openly practiced discrimination tax-free exempt status, or 501c status, even though that law had been passed that if you discriminated against people of any color, you can't get tax-free status. And what's the first thing he does when he gets in office? He tries to give them their tax-free status back. He had already won the presidency. He was already the president, so what did he have to gain by that? He had already garnered the extreme prejudicial white vote. That's how he got in office. So for this black man, so-called black man, President Barack Obama, to keep channeling Ronald Reagan at every turn, I just don't understand it. Okay, take some of his economic models, which Barack Obama has not taken any of them because he's a massive spender. But why keep channeling someone and sort of misusing what they really stood for? If Ronald Reagan was alive, he died he was 33 when he died. If he was alive, he wouldn't go for this shit that George W. Bush did and what Barack Obama's doing right now. He wouldn't go for it. Barack Obama knows it. George W. Bush knew it when he passed that bullshit Homeland Security Act. He knew it too. So stop channeling Ronald Reagan, man. Challenge your damn self. That's the only thing I'm saying.